Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. Today we start off with the directorial debut of Jordan Peele, most famous for Key and Peele. However, this is not a comedy, but rather a horror film with quite a lot of subtext. This is Get Out. This is a film with a clear subtext about race relations, particularly the way people of color view white people. Not just racist, but also those who like to see themselves as progressive and unable to see race. There's a frequent uneasiness with which Jordan Peele directs this film, as he puts us into the main character's point of view, and it's effective. Throughout the film, we're constantly trying to piece things together, and I honestly did not see some of its twists coming, even as others are more obvious. A large role in the film's success also goes to Bradley Whitford and Catherine Keener, who give appropriately creepy performances. They never go over the top, and let's be honest, we've all met people who act like them. There's a lot of simplicity with the way Peele directs Get Out, and he does not rely on obvious horror film filmmaking techniques. He does throw in a little bit of comedy here, mostly involving the best friend of the main character, Chris. However, it's never jarring, and his actions and comments fit in without nervousness through the course of the film. With his feature directing debut, Jordan Peele shows a lot of promise as a director, and I look forward to what he does in the future, whether it's another horror film or another genre altogether. Next up is an historical drama about a marriage involving the future king of Botswana and his British bride in Amasante's A United Kingdom. Watching A United Kingdom, I cannot help but compare it to Jeff Nichols' Loving, which, if you recall, was among my top 10 films of last year. Not just because it deals with a landmark interracial marriage, but also because Loving was a lot more focused. That film was mostly intent in showing this couple in love and wanting to live their life. A United Kingdom, however, wants to cram in as much information as possible, and there's just not enough time in this 2-hour film to tackle everything. So you get little important pieces of information which are quickly forgotten about and nary mentioned in the rest of the film. The main romance is sort of rushed through in the first act, and then in much of the rest of the movie, the two leads barely spend much time together. When David Oyelowo and Rosamund Pike are allowed to share screen time, they are quite cute and have decent chemistry, and manage to elevate the material handed to them. We also get the obvious antagonists want to keep them apart, including a sneering Jack Davenport and Tom Felton. Asante's direction is not necessarily at fault here. She takes a fairly traditional approach in directing the film, but I think maybe a mini-series would have been better if they wanted to explore everything about what was going on in Botswana at the time. Thanks for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.